Parakura Horomia.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Chair. I listened to my learned friend Calvin Davis, who's ex-principal, who gave a great translation. I saw Urero Fravel over there nodding his head, so I tend to accept it and be thankful. And Mr. Williamson certainly would be one who'd want to go to sleep after the changing of these names, because I've heard his comments in relation to the H and whatever. And I remember a long time ago when Nader Glavish dared to say kia ora on the telephone, and Mr. Williams remembers that, and there was an uproar about how dare the Māori language be used in the sense of greeting. And I want to celebrate this. We have come a long way forward as a nation. We all talk about one nation and all of that sort of stuff. But this title is quite exact. I want to respect and register my support for the Māori Affairs Select Committee, because I'm on there and so is Calvin, and they've done a good job in relation to this. There's one part I do want to mention, even though we're on the title, is that the group who brought this to a point of finality are a very, very young negotiation team, and they are a great example for other iwi and groups to take this forward. Whanganui can mean about a great bay or whatever else, but the addition of the H is something that gives surety to the people as sure as they stood firm at Pākai Tore. And the issue I want to ask the Minister is that in changing the name, adding the H in the sense of the forestry, there's some added technicalities to go through, and I wonder what he's done about that. Also in the sense of adding the kaitoke to the present title, that in relation to the justice legislations and regulations, I wonder if he's prepared that and got it done. So I look forward to the Minister responding to that, Mr. Chair. The member knows what he's talking about in the sense of the Māori language, and I'm more than happy to give free lessons to people who are so naive, who want to distance themselves from a great bill, from a commitment in the treaty settlements that the Labour Party began, and thank goodness, like the other 11, that the National Party are struggling to finish off. And I want to recognise Dr. Cullen. I want to pay a bit of respect to the Minister of Treaty Settlements, but certainly at the end of the day, the northern part of Whanganui Forest on account settlement bill is one of the better things that this government has moved forward. It is one of the better things that they've got finalised, but I really do want to ask the Minister, what has he done about those technical bits and that? And Mr. Chair, I want to commend those people who brought this to an end and negotiated well with the government.
Sorry to interrupt you. Order. The time has come for me to report progress.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Speaker, the committee has considered the Whanganui iwi, Whanganui Kaitoki Prison and northern part of Whanganui Forest on account settlement bill and reports progress. And the committee has also considered the Customs and Excise Joint Point of Management, Information Sharing and Other Matters Amendment Bill and reports no progress. And the committee has also considered the Airport's Cost Recovery for Processing of International Travellers Bill and reports no progress. Mr. Speaker, I move that the report be adopted.
The question is that the report be adopted. Those of that opinion will please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Honourable members, the Whanganui iwi, Whanganui Kaitoki Prison and northern part of Whanganui Forest on account settlement bill is set down for further consideration in committee next sitting day. And the Customs and Excise Joint Border Management, Information Sharing and Other Matters Amendment Bill and the Airport's Cost Recovery for Processing of International Travellers Bill are set down for consideration in committee next sitting day. The House stands adjourned until 2 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday, the 7th of April 2011. Haere rā, kakati anō, po Māori au. Good night.